What does it, first of all, mean to come back and still be a part of the Milwaukee Bucks organization?
Well, man, I think the first most important thing is just coming back and it just being family. I mean, everyone knows everyone. I mean, 40 years. It doesn't matter if you were here when the Oscar Robertsons and the Dandridges played or not. You know, it's just the history, the historical factor, and then the fact that, this is home for me.
When you look at it, you were part of some pretty successful teams. The Bucks aren't that successful right now, and when you look around the NBA, it's really not that easy to maintain success. How much different is it now as compared to then?
I just think it's a different league. I mean, I think the NBA is right now where it was before Bird and Magic hit the set in the late 70s, early 80s, and I came in about 2 years after them. The game was finding itself. The league was finding itself. And I think the NBA as a whole, Milwaukee, it's got to find itself in that little arena now because the game has changed. The fan participation has changed. Sponsorship has changed. The game is a faster-paced game, but I think what you gotta do is find a way to bring back the best of what was good in the old and mash it with the new, and then you have a great concept of what the NBA really is.
When you look back the years you played, obviously a lot of different teammates over the years. Who was your favorite teammate while you were with the Bucks?
Wow. I don't know. I was always real close to the Ricky Pierces and the Paul Presseys, Larry Kostoviak. We always had really close teams. I just spent more time with some guys more so than others because we were married and had kids.
I do have to ask you, being in Milwaukee, one college question. Obviously you went to DePaul. You were also recruited by Marquette. Do you still follow the Marquette-DePaul rivalry now that they're both in the Big East?
I follow a lot of the non-traditional schools, the Jesuit schools, the Loyolas of Chicago as well. But yeah, I do, and I think Marquette has had a great year. In fact, the last few years they play very well. I followed them, and I followed DePaul. We kind of up and down here and there, but our girls are good.